Yo, this your boy H1 the Hook, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
All I do, it's like that.
All right, so we got H1 off the porch with us today, man.
What it do?
How you feeling, bro?
Man, feeling great, boss. You already know we tapped in.
Yeah, it is. Now, I appreciate you coming in, man. Start off by just introducing who you got sitting behind you today, man.
Behind me, I got my up-and-coming artist, Sucker Free Rocko in the middle.
Okay.
I got my management team, Pooh, we call him P, and I got my boy Casey over here in the other corner.
Okay. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
What else you got shaking here in Atlanta, man? What else you got planned?
Man, we got big shit popping down here in Atlanta, man. You know, this like the second home for Blackout. You know, we down here. Got DJ Banger down here doing big shit. Mm-hmm. Party. You know, touchdown whenever we can, you know what I'm saying, do some promo and do some, you know what I'm saying, some interacting out here. You know how I go.
How do you like the vibes here in Atlanta compared to back at home in Milwaukee?
Oh, Atlanta lit. Definitely lit. Definitely Atlanta lit. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, you know, Milwaukee kind of got the Atlanta vibe a little bit, you know what I mean? But Atlanta definitely lit. No sleep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, when you come up here for work, man, it's work.
Work.
Yep. All right, but go ahead and talk to us about life in Milwaukee, man. What's going on up there?
Man, life in Milwaukee. Man, Milwaukee different, man. Milwaukee is a city full of grinders, hustlers. You know what I mean? It's basically a spot where, you know what I mean, if you can make it in Milwaukee, you can make it anywhere. It's one of them type of places. It's a small city. Everybody thinking that like Milwaukee's sweet, but Milwaukee ain't sweet by far, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? We got the murder rates, the motherfucking, the robbers, the scammers, the jackers, we got everything going on up there, but it's a lot of good talent there, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to all type of industries though, you know what I'm saying? From music to sports, you know what I'm saying? Some of everything going up there in Milwaukee.
Yeah, absolutely, man. What was your childhood like? What were you into coming up?
Man, honestly, like, when I was a kid, shit, like, when growing up in my hood, you know what I'm saying, the first thing a motherfucker gonna gravitate towards too is a sport. So, basketball, shit like that. I thought I was going to the NBA. You know, like, hoop dreams, just like every other young kid from the hood. So, that was my passion at first, but that's where the H1 came from. They used to call me Handles. I used to handle the basketball.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a playground legend in Milwaukee still right now. Still right now.
So at what age would you say you jumped off the porch?
Man, off the porch, man, shit started getting tight. 13, 14, you know. Came up in a single parent household with moms. Motherfucker jumped straight off the porch. Had to get right to it, you know what I mean? Yeah.
What would you say has been one of the biggest life lessons you had to learn in your life so far?
Loyalty. Being from where I'm from, loyalty is key. You know what I'm saying? You'll learn that quick in life. Like, you know what I'm saying? You'll be fucking with some of your best men, some of your best friends. You know what I'm saying? They turn on you. Like, motherfuckers be trying to, you know what I'm saying, make it out. And loyalty be the biggest key to everything. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest life lesson that I learned.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's rare.
Staying loyal.
Days.
Yeah.
It's very rare too, man.
That's hard.
Yeah. So how long have you been making music? When did you first start rapping?
I've been doing music for a while, man. Shit. A little over, maybe I want to say 15 years of doing this shit.
Okay.
Yep.
So you've been at it.
Been at it.
Yeah.
Been at it, but like a lot of motherfuckers would say that they was like innovators. I know I was, from my city, I know I was an innovator, you know what I mean? With the whole, with the push with the rap singing, like the trap singing type shit. Like I was doing that. I was the first nigga in my city doing that, so. And that's facts. Motherfucker can fact check that shit. Go back. I got some old YouTube shit up there somewhere. Google my shit. You'll hear it way back there. So I mean, yeah, but definitely 15, maybe even longer. Plus, you know what I'm saying?
You're a vet in it at this point, yeah.
I mean, somewhat. I could say that. I mean, I'm still learning. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a student of the game. You know what I'm saying? Never too old or never too sharp to soak up more energy, soak up more game. So I stay as a student of the game, you know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Yeah.
Who were some of your favorites that you were listening to?
Coming up?
Yeah.
Jay-Z, man, Biggie, of course Pac, 8-Ball, MJG, UGK, Master P, them, the No Limit Movement. We got some Milwaukee legends, man, that I love. Baby Drew, Cuckoo Kyle, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely. Chicago legends and shit like that, like Twister, Do or Die, Speed Knob, all of them. Like, we was a culture. The Midwest got a different kind of culture, so, you know what I'm saying? Growing up in Milwaukee, being from the Midwest, the music culture is like totally different. You know what I'm saying? We got our own type of vibe, our own type of feel. All the way from Detroit, from Milwaukee to Chicago, all in that little area right there. It's like the music always been different, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I definitely love the East Coast, you know what I'm saying? Especially the South, you know, we can relate to the South the most though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So how long have you been taking this serious?
Man, serious? I would gonna say, shit, in the last 10 years.
Okay.
The last 10 years, I had caught a little situation writing with Wyclef.
Oh, damn.
So I was writing for Wyclef John. He had pulled me in, one of my producers, Wavy Boy, he had caught a situation with him, doing some producer shit, and he had pulled us in to do some writing. So, and I ended up, that was my first big placement. I had ended up doing a song with him, it's called Slums, on this album, his comeback album. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Carnival 3, his comeback album. I was featured on this album, wrote, featured. So that was big. One of the best songs on the album, you know what I'm saying? So that's good shit because Wyclef like a legend in the game when it's come to hip hop, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Wyclef, you know, he gave me big opportunities and shit. He gave me a lot of game too.
So what was that experience like, getting to be able to work in the studio with the legend Wyclef and be able to make the album as well? Man,
it was crazy because, like, at first it was crazy. It was like I was pressuring my man's Wavy Boy I'm like, boss, he just sending them beats and shit. I'm like, boss, put some hooks. Let's send some beats with some hooks on them. Cause my name H1 the Hook. That's so I'm known for my hooks. Everybody know me for my hooks. Mm-hmm. So I started throwing some hooks on shit on Summer Bro beats, and we was sending them over. And he must have hit them back. Like, man, he said, "What's up, Bloody? The kid on the motherfucking Slums track. He sound like a straight Zoe." You know what I'm saying? So down in Miami, you know, Wyclef fuck with the Zoes, the Zoe Pound, and you know what I'm saying, all the motherfuckers down in Miami. So he said I sound like a Zoe. So he ended up flying us all out to New York, Super Bowl Sunday. We was out there in his crib and shit in New Jersey. He broke the news to me then, like, I'm gonna keep you on the album. I'm gonna keep you on the song. Cause I just shot it to him for a placement for him to write the song for him. So he told me he's gonna keep me on the song and shit. But like working in the studio with Clef Doe's like major vibes, you know what I'm saying? He still act like a kid, you know what I'm saying? 50 years old and still act like a kid in the studio, you know what I'm saying? He gonna talk his shit, he be in there playing around and kicking it. The motherfucker probably can beat you with hitting cartwheels, jumping jacks, you know what I'm saying? All type of shit, you know what I'm saying? He one of them type of motherfuckers that'll put on a Bruce Lee flick type shit. But no, he 100 though, like he give you the game though too. So it was wonderful. And I was on tour with him for like 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Doing the tour with him and shit. Food tour for Carnival, some open act shit. So it was definitely a good experience with Wyclef though.
Oh yeah, that's major right there, man.
Yeah.
All right, so the Milwaukee music scene, man. You guys are finally starting to get some respect in the
Yeah, man.
What's going on?
They talking about the mill, man. We here. You know what I'm saying? I just figured like this. It's always been a talent. It's just that everybody try to take the shit and apply professionalism to it. You know what I'm saying? Now more than anything, it's like people starting to put money behind themselves and because it's not a market there really, as far as, you know what I'm saying? Like you can go to a bigger city, it's 5, 6, 7 major record labels and shit like that out there, or big name producers, big name studios, shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Our shit really, we in the basement. We had small shit, motherfuckers building the shit in the closet, the old school, the old fashioned way. So, you know what I'm saying? Milwaukee really got to grind, really. Ain't no music market like that out there. So, you know what I'm saying? But we definitely on the rise. We had some opportunities where we had a couple people, you know what I'm saying, thrive from out the Milwaukee. We got Lakia out here. She just signed with QC. Shout out to Lil Sis. You know what I'm saying? She busting up in doors right now. Free my little guy Looney, man. He was busting doors. He had that shit with King Von, the song with King Von. The drill. But yeah. We got a couple artists that been trying to bust the door open for a long time, but no, it's just not coming together now. We're starting to really support each other now, so really that's the main thing. Once you put the support, everybody start taking it professional, putting the money up, you know what I'm saying, and linking it instead of trying to be in drama and shit. Our city too small to be into it with each other. Rap beefs and all that shit is too small. You can't go nowhere in Milwaukee. You can get from one side of the city to the other side of the city in 15 minutes. How could you can't know such thing as beefing. So, I mean, but it's there. So, rappers got to come check in when they come to Milwaukee, no bullshit. Because you with the wrong promoter or some shit like that, shit be fucked up there. But, I mean, for the most part, it's real.
Yeah, it's been long overdue, man.
Yeah.
Long overdue. So, how'd you link up with Blackout Entertainment?
Well, really, Blackout always been there. You know what I'm saying? It's basically family. You know what I mean? Like the CEO, the owner, Black. Like I knew Black for years. You know what I'm saying? From the streets or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Being out in the streets and shit like that. I knew him forever. He always, you know what I'm saying, admired my talent and shit like that, and told me to push and keep going and shit like that. And you know what I'm saying? Always gave me pointers and tips and shit. You know what I'm saying? How to get the business side of music shit going, you know what I'm saying? He always been a good support on that, but it's just timing and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? I think that everything worked, you know what I'm saying? When it's supposed to happen, it happened for a reason, like timing works with everything. Plus the big bro, Tony Neal, you know what I'm saying? He always been in touch, you know what I'm saying? Core DJs and shit like that, you know, that's worldwide. And Milwaukee, he Tony from Milwaukee, so he basically like the one of the biggest names in the industry when it comes from Milwaukee standpoint, from being a Milwaukee native or whatever. But I used to be on the road with Wyclef, and everybody used to be asking like, you know the Tony Neal, you from Milwaukee, you know Tony Neal and shit like that. I'm like, yeah, I know, big bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's just all about timing. Like, he didn't know I was, you know what I'm saying, going as hard as I was because, you know what I'm saying, he was out in Miami and shit, tapped in doing what he was doing and building his brand and his career. So, you know what I'm saying, he's trying to touch back to bases with Milwaukee and trying to link back in with everybody. And, you know what I'm saying, Blackout just really like a family home base, you know what I'm saying. DJ Banger, you know what I'm saying, tapped in. You know, I knew bro since we was kids, you know what I'm saying. And I watched Looney and them come up and, you know what I'm saying, and Chapo and, you know what I'm saying, 54, all the others to sign, Party, you know what I'm saying, marking it. Party, my guy, Mark's son. So, you know what I'm saying, Mark and me go back, you know what I'm saying, they having nightclubs and shit like that. And, you know what I'm saying, and we just linked in. Everybody really linked in. It's really like a family, you know what I'm saying? There's more so much that. And I just came aboard because I feel like it was the right situation, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. At this point in my career, I just felt like it was right to link in with people with like minds and shit like that, but it's just family.
Yeah, what does it mean to you to have that type of support from your hometown like that, man?
Oh no, it's real. The support in Milwaukee real for me. You You know what I'm saying? Like, I show love though, so I support, show love. I ain't one of them people that come to your show and play on my phone. You know what I'm saying? Or we got some, like a lot of niggas, like we have say some open mic shit or somebody performing or opening up for somebody or some shit like that. And niggas won't show that they fuck with your music, but really be secret fans and shit like that. Like, I ain't that nigga. And I'm accessible. Motherfuckers can come talk to me. I give motherfuckers the game, up and coming artists and shit like that. Cause I know I kind of been out there in the field a little more. So I'll be, you know what I'm saying, accessible, man, you know. Not accessible as far as reachable where anybody can reach me, but when I'm around, I'm in the streets and motherfuckers see me, I'm approachable, you know what I'm saying? I ain't one of them stuck up niggas or one of them niggas, cocky niggas act like I got better shit going on than the next, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, it's cool though.
Feel that. All right, so what can you tell us about this new single, Rollercoaster, man?
Well, really, I make shit, I kind of like make shit for the streets a lot. So, sometimes I forget about the ladies and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because we so busy trying to make the next best hit. So, you know what I'm saying? It's always a wave with the music. And then one song can be a career ender in our city. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you're known for this type of style or this type of, you know what I'm saying, this type of swag or whatever, they want you to stay in that range. But I'm always you know what I'm saying, I feel like I'm a person that take risks, you know what I'm saying? Because my talent, you know what I'm saying, I feel like my talent is there for me to take them type of risks. And it's just like it's a feel-good song for the ladies and shit like that, but like the guys feel it too. Like, I be catching the love from the niggas in the city. Like, man, it's crazy because you got niggas dancing to the shit, making up TikToks and shit like that for us. So, yeah, it's real, but yeah, it's crazy because the Rollercoaster song is like dope boy Rollercoaster. So it's just like you getting a perspective, like the chick getting a perspective from a dude, like a hustler or a dope boy or whatever. But it's like she can't let him go. Like, it's like a roller coaster. Like, you ride the roller coaster, it's crazy. It's a shaky ride. But at the end, you want to get back on again, like you're trying to, but the line long as a motherfucker. Though. It's just like, this a dope boy roller coaster. She skipped the line to get back on whenever it's over. You know what I'm saying? She got to skip the line to get back on. That's just how I go. The line long. Y'all done been to amusement parks and shit. The line always long. Yeah. So that's what it is. Just like fucking with a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? A dope boy or whatever. You ride the roller coaster, you're gonna want to jump back on, and that's just how I go.
Yeah. And what about your new video, Dark Days?
Oh, Dark Days, yeah. Yeah, we was being creative with that shit. Like, I mean, you got your with all the movies and shit that's out now. It's just like when you an artist, you want to tap into different type of shit. You know what I'm saying? The Dark Days, we really wanted to go into a real plot, a real like scheme and shit, instead of just doing the regular niggas jumping around with money and shit and guns and shit in the video. We wanted to do something different and make it, you know what I'm saying, more like a movie, like a skit, a scene. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I love it though. You know what I'm saying? Visual. You know what I'm saying? Shot by De Niro. I had all these motherfuckers in the video with me and shit. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so this record Dog Food, man. I played this in the office earlier, and people were singing it right away, man. Did you know that was gonna be a nice little hit for you,
out
man?
Out the door. And I had an argument with my producer because it's like, he said it's gonna be one, but I don't know. And we just, I go back and forth with my producer because, you know what I'm saying, he think he know everything, so I go back and forth with him. And he was like, what is it that you're trying to do? What do you hear with the record? And I told him like the song Stevie Wonder had made, all I do is think about you. So I'm listening to that one day while I'm riding, and I'm catching the vibe to the motherfucker. I'm like, damn, this shit cold. High, smoking and shit, vibing. And I just was like, man, I should remake this motherfucker, but I'm gonna make it urban. I'm gonna trap this bitch out. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, you completely flipped the subject matter.
Flip the subject matter for sure. You know what I'm saying? But instantly, like, the kids, everybody love it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's still, the element still there with the singing, but the content, you know what I'm saying, is relatable to the streets. You know what I'm saying? So everybody feel it. But I try to keep it, you know what I'm saying, you know, where I try to keep it, I try to not so much throw it out there in their face, but kind of play around with the subject, but still keeping on the subject. But you know what I'm saying? But I love that record though. That's my favorite record right now.
Yeah. Did you just drop the remix with Looney?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just dropped the remix with Loon. Free my boy Loon. You already know. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, it's crazy because me and Loon would be in the same clubs. He'd have a record spinning in the club. I have a record spinning in the club, and they'll play them bitches back to back all the time. And I'm like, it's just crazy because I'm like, they'll play my record or they'll play his record first, either or. So I'm just looking over there, he getting the feedback for his record. Then he'll look over there and he see me getting my feedback for my record. And he was just like, bro, he hit me one day like, bro, that motherfucking song do something to me. He said, bro, I need parts. I said, we gonna work. And then, you know what I'm saying? When he came back from doing the Vine shit, he was like, send over the shit, you know what I'm saying, with the verse free. And I sent it over there to him, he knocked that motherfucker out. Yeah, little bro got his shit off too, so y'all be looking out for that one too.
Yeah.
The remix.
Were you guys able to shoot a video before you went in? No.
Nope. We had it planned all out, man. But you know, shit take, you know what I'm saying, take course. Sometimes motherfucker go off course, but shit still gonna work out, you know what I'm saying? And the record's still gonna do what it's supposed to do, you know what I'm saying, with Lil Bro on there, you know what I mean? But hopefully we can shoot a video for it, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna put the free Looney shirts on in the motherfucker.
There you go.
Rep it, you already know how it's gonna go. You know it's Blackout, same label.
For sure. You got a new project in the works?
Yep. I got a project coming out called 1 Foot In. You know what I'm saying? And it's self-entitled 1 Foot In, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how I feel like I am. Like, sometimes people still feel like they 1 foot in, 1 foot out the streets, but don't want to admit it. You know what I'm saying? Like, people will be like, man, I ain't that no more, but still secretly be dibbling and dabbling or still can't leave the shit alone. Like, sometimes you got to embrace what you got going on because you can identify that, mean you can change it. You know what I'm saying? So either for the good or the bad, however way you want to turn, but you gotta be identified. Ain't no sneaking and geeking. You gotta identify yourself, man. You gotta be real with yourself. So 1 foot in, that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm 1 foot in the streets and 1 foot out because at the end of the day, I'm a street nigga and I learned everything I know from the streets. And that don't mean just selling drugs or picking up guns and robbing and violence and shit like that. That shit just mean overall, like, the streets come with so much knowledge. Like, you can learn from from an old lady, a drunk on the corner, to life lessons from a motherfucking a single parent, anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like that in the streets. Like, it's real. So, you know what I'm saying? It's uncut and it's real. So you learn so much in the streets, but I still feel like I'm 1 foot in, 1 foot out because at the end of the day, everybody trying to goal is to make it out.
Yeah.
The end goal is to make it out, but you know what I'm saying? You don't never know when you might gotta lay some boots back up and go back. You know what I'm saying? Anything could, like I told you, that course, you can go off course at any given time, but yeah, definitely.
So what type of vibe should we expect on this project? Is it gonna be mostly street and trap or?
Of course, mostly, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's my identity, like, because I speak to the people, I speak to the streets, but I'm definitely versatile with the pen, you know what I'm saying? When I was doing a lot of writing and shit, like writing for all type of, you know what I'm saying, major placements for motherfuckers when I was writing with Wyclef. So the versatility is there. You know what I'm saying? I love to play around with the music, and you give my fans and my audience, my supporters, like a different look every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Just to show my versatility. But for the most part, I'm gonna stick to the script. But it's gonna be some different shit on there where, you know what I'm saying, you can't just pigeonhole me and say, oh, he an urban artist or he a trap artist or some shit like that, because I might take a left and be a top 40 artist doing a fucking country hit tomorrow.
There it is.
You know what I'm saying? In real life though, like, and you will hear it, and within my project, I always make sure that I'm taking you on the wave. You know what I'm saying? Because music is a wave though. You know what I'm saying? You can't just say that, oh, people like this one. It's all type of genres of music, so you want to make sure that you're trying to grab the listeners, but you can't venture too off and trying to, you know what I'm saying, please everybody's ear, because you might lose your supporters, your listeners. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to be strategic with what you're doing. But for the most part, when I make records right now, I make records with purpose. Like, I used to go in there and just vibe for hours making records. You know what I'm saying? That's good, you know what I'm saying, because you're sharpening yourself. You know what I mean? But sometimes you make so much records that, you know what I'm saying, when you just, without a direction for these records, now I just make records with a direction for them. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, I feel that. You working on anything else, H? What else is coming up for you, man?
We got the Rollercoaster video coming up next.
Okay.
Yeah, the Rollercoaster video coming up next. That's gonna be a big one. You know what I mean? I got a single called Bad Bad that I'm probably gonna release after that. That got my artist I'm working with, Sucker Free, on there, featuring him. And probably gonna drop that as a single. The dog food definitely working. I got another single I'm working too also that I'm about to work, called Lions and Lambs. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm sick of everybody talking about this goat shit. Everybody wanna be a goat. I just wanna be a lion. Fuck a goat. Lions eat goats. Fuck a lion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's a lot of singles that, you know what I'm saying? I got so much music that, you know what I'm saying? Any given time, I even hate calling the big guys is over me, because they be like, hey, you gotta stop sending us records, you fucking up our process. They trying to pick a single, they trying to figure out the vision, and I'm hitting them with right, left, and they like, damn, like.
It's a good problem to have.
Yeah, it's a good problem to have when you got
too many good
records at one time, you know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, I work with a purpose. I don't work without a purpose no more. Like, I used to make throwaway records, I feel. And everybody else will like them, but I used to feel like I was throwaway records, but like, I'm not into making throwaway records no more. They all got a purpose.
Yeah. All right, so any last words, any shout outs before we wrap it up here today?
Yeah, man, shout out to everybody back in Milwaukee, man. Milwaukee County, till they down me, you already know what the fuck going on, man. H1 the Hook, AKA the Hook. All day, no days off, man. Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? We got the Hookah Lounge back at Milwaukee, man. Shout out to Hookah Us, what we do us. Y'all know what the fuck going on. Blackout, definitely. Shout out to all the DJs that rock with me. Music by Manny, Banger, Kev, the core DJs, Big T Neil. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know what the fuck going on, man. Free my boy Looney. Shout out to all the gang members from the motherfucking gang. Shout out to all my motherfucking producers, engineers, Dirty, Dub, Wavy D. Y'all already know the vibes, gang. And shit. Everybody back in Milwaukee that support me, man. Big ups.
Oh.